There's the bell to start the round. Let's see if they go to the body. No rest for the weary. And that hook score. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. Julio Cesar Chavez goes down. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
He's got to waste time. Get stuck into the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round. The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what they can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Perfect counter land. Julio Chavez in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Yes, I like that round. Good one. Feel good?
They ring the bell, and here we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There was sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year. I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with.
Terrence. This an open air. They ring the bell, and here we go. The jab doesn't quite connect. And he misses with that straight left. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny sky.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that ever hope? Evander Holyfield, he could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. He's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
There's a counter shot. That big hook doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with that hook. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Well, this is a very... And there's the bell to start the round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go to the game plan.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Catch and shoot. And he scores with the counter. Both men step back for just a moment. They both want a knockout, you can tell. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hand.
This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight and counter punch is smart.
Crawford just got rocked. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. Well, he's on his feet, but there's no way he's going to win this round now.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect. The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Right with final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. So it's planned. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.